Rabotai, with regards to Saudat Purim, one of the primary mitzvot of Purim is to sit down and have a festive meal. Now, the parameters of the festive meal are as follows. What should a person eat? Lechat techila. The person wants to be yotzei the mitzvah on the highest level. The person should have bread, meat, red meat, and wine at this seudah. According to many poskim, a person is not yotzei with any other alcoholic beverage than wine, because the nis was done with wine. Others disagree, but lechat techila should be with wine. So bread, meat, and wine. A level under, even if you don't have bread, if it's not a bread meal, as long as you have meat and wine, you're still yotzei. That's still the mitzvah of the Purim meal. Now let's say a person doesn't like meat, or he can't, whatever it is, he's not somech on kashrut, whatever it is. He doesn't eat meat, he eats chicken, whatever it is. He can be yotzei with chicken as well, but that's a lower level. Wine, let's say a person doesn't like wine. A person who doesn't like wine, he doesn't have to push himself to drink it, but lechat techila, you should get a wine that you like in order to enjoy it. Now, the best time, the Mekubalim, it's brought down b'Shem Ariyah Kadosh, the Rashash also brings it down, the Mekubalim have their Purim meal for breakfast, which means that they pray on Purim morning, they have Mikra Megillah, immediately after Mikra Megillah, after the Tefillah, they give Matanot Le'Evyonim, they give Mishloach Manot, and then right afterwards they sit down for their Seudah, Seudat Purim, the whole shebang, bread, meat, wine, right in the morning, and then they continue out learning during the day. That was actually the minhag of Maran Zichrono Livracha. He would have his Purim meal right after Shacharit on Purim. But again, not everybody's mekubalim. It's okay. Meikar Adin, you can have your meal anytime on Purim, anytime before Shki'ah. Preferably you should have most of the Purim meal before Shki'ah. Shki'ah nowadays, after we change the clock, is about 7 o'clock. So you have plenty of time, to have a majority of the meal before Shki'ah. And also preferably, many people pray Mincha Gedolah before having the meal, because many poskim consider the Seudat Purim as a big meal. You're not allowed to have a big meal to sit down to bread and a Seudat Gedolah before you pray Mincha. So preferably you should pray Mincha beforehand and then Arvit after the Seudah. Now, we'll continue speaking about the mitzvah of getting drunk on Purim. We'll speak about that tomorrow, B'ezrat Hashem, what the parameters of that mitzvah is. But let's put that on the side for now. Tomorrow morning, B'ezrat Hashem, is the fast, is Ta'anit Esther. The fast begins at 5:40 a.m. Fast ends tomorrow at 7:27 p.m. If you want to have something to eat or drink before the fast, you should make a tanai. You should stipulate before you go to sleep tonight and say that I'm not beginning the fast, I don't accept the fast upon myself until Alot HaShachar, and if I wake up beforehand, I should be able to eat and drink, in which case, if you set an alarm and wake up, you'll be able to eat and drink whatever you want, obviously not a Seudat Keva, depending on what time you get up. If it's close to Alot HaShachar, Yom Tov, Hatzlacha.